Hello, welcome to a new section. In this section, we are going to discuss about put and patch methods in Postman. The agendas are understand the purpose of put and patch methods in RESTful APIs and perform basic put and patch requests in Postman. That means a live demo. What are put and patch? Put means replace entire resource and patch for update only specified fields. The comparison of put vs patch is put means full update. That means enter replies. Patch means partial update. The feature of body content. The put means full resource. The body content will be full resource. And coming to the patch, only updated fields. Okay. And the use case replace entire user profile. For put, for the patch, change the just email or name. So I'm going to demonstrate a put and patch request. So we are covered in last lecture about the post request. So next we going to discuss put. So we can take this URL for demonstration. Okay. So this is the URL and this is for update user. Okay. So copy the URL link. Okay. And go to the Postman and add a new request on collection. There is a plus icon creating a new request. Okay, and rename the request name, new request to update user. Okay, and paste the URL, and this is the base URL and this is the endpoint. Okay, so I'm changing the get into put, and we can see there is a request parameter. So copy this request parameter for update. So go to the body tab and choose the row, and it should be JSON. So by default it's chosen as JSON, so no need to change. Paste the request body and you can change the name and change the job senior QA. Okay, and you can go to the headers and you can pass the headers value for this API is this one. Okay, so copy the header value here from here, the previous post request, and copy that value, that is key, and go to the here the our update user, let's put, and bulk edit and paste your header. Okay, so based on your document what's need to pass on header, pass here. Okay, and coming to body, we have updated the data. Okay, so we can ready for the run for put request, so we can run that, verify the result. Yes, can edit the response as 200 and the response time and the response size, and you can see the response, the name we have given is updated and job also updated, and the updated date also with the timestamp, date and timestamp is getting as a response from server. So our put request is successful. Okay, so in previous section we have added the script for verifying the code is 200. That means the request is successful. So I am going to the request script tab, sorry, script tabs, and go to the post response and go to a snippets. So click on that. So you can see a status code checking code for JavaScript, that is 200. So click on that, so it will populate the code for that script for that. You can see 200 200, so no need to change here, we getting 200. Also the case when you perform the update, we will get the response success is 200. Rather than this, it's a failed case. Okay, so let me run this and verify the test result, that will be pass or not, we can check. So here also success, you to go to the response tab, you can go to the test result. You can see passed. Status code is 200. So we have added a verification code for that, the status code, that is script. Okay, so the put request is created. So you can save by clicking here. So it will saved. You can see here also it's updated. Okay, then we are going to see the patch request. Okay, so go to the our API. Here you can see a patch request on that. So copy the URL. Okay, from your document you can copy your URL in your case, and same way you can create a new request and give the name partial user give the name and paste the URL. Okay, and change it into the patch. Okay, there is patch, and here also you can see a body of the request. So copy that request and go to body tab and go to raw, click on that and paste your body and choose here. And maybe you can change only the name only, so you can remove this field. In your case you can remove, so only partial name is only need to update. So this is a partial. Okay, so I'm going to, before that I one thing need to add, that means the key. Okay, so I'm copying this key and paste in header part. Okay, okay, fine. So our request is ready. So I'm going to run this patch request for updating the name field only. Yes, we getting the response name updated and updated date from the server is getting. So it's success 200. Okay, so I am same way in patch request, in sorry in input request we have add a script. Same way we can add in patch request also. So go to script and click on snippets, click on status code. So we have added, so we can run again. We can check the test result is it is passed. So some cases it's failed when we not passing the key. So I'm not passing the key and just run this. So now it's getting failed. So you can see now getting status code unauthorized 401, and test result also failed. Expected is 200 but it is code 401. Okay, same way you can check here also input request. We can untick this, or you can remove the entire value. Okay, so if you run this it's also failed. Once it's called is session error is getting, that means it 200 but 401 is getting. So the most of the case you need to check the parameter passing. Okay, sometimes it's getting, when you passing wrong parameter name you will get client side error, that means starting with the 4. Okay, so these are the sometime headers we missed to pass, so that time also getting error. So make sure based on the document correct values need to pass. Okay, and make the endpoint base URL or correct. Okay, so these are the main error occurred in this put and patch request API testing getting failed due to this params field. Okay, so make it correct based on your document. Okay, okay, this is all about in this section. Thank you for watching. Bye.